It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Saturday, the 27th of September. I'm Michael Groff. What an active weather day yesterday. Showers, thunderstorms, heavy rain, flash flooding, severe weather, including some hail, damaging wind, even a couple of spin-up tornadoes reported, more funnel clouds. Pretty much anything you could have wanted in the weather world. We had it even up at the Snow Bowl yesterday. There was snow. Yeah, how about that? And temperatures plummeted yesterday afternoon. It was glorious out there. Now for today, not quite as active as yesterday, but still, scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible through the rest of the day today and tonight. Any one of those storms could put down some locally heavy rain, hail, and some gusty winds. Maybe not quite the severe threat that we saw yesterday, but still a possibility. By tomorrow, we'll start to wind down the chance of precipitation, and then we'll be back to that typical post-monsoonal kind of pattern with dry conditions, temperatures warming up a bit, but staying relatively close to seasonal averages. Now, as for the where, when, how much more precipitation there will be, we'll try to iron all of that out, get into the details of this forecast, plus the tropics are heating up. There's a lot to get into. We'll do all of that and everything else as we dive on in just a moment. Hey everyone, it's Michael Groff here to talk to you about your roof. With all the extreme weather we have in Arizona, you need a name you can trust, and that's why you should call Blackstone Roofing Group for all of your roofing needs. Call for your free inspection today. Big or small, they do it all. Tile, shingle, or flat roofing, they can help. Offering free inspections and more. Roofing made easy. Call 602-536-9363 or visit blackstoneroofing.com to schedule your free inspection today. And if you tell them Michael Groff sent you, they'll take $500 off the price of your roof replacement. Again, that's 602-536-9363 or blackstoneroofing.com. All right, let's get into it here. Taking a look at the Almanac from yesterday. 89 degrees was that high temperature. That occurred before noon. And 67 was the low. That occurred in the afternoon at about 3 p.m. thanks to all those showers and thunderstorms that rolled in to Sky Harbor and the surrounding areas. Speaking of, 1.64 inches of rain officially in the bucket at Sky Harbor yesterday, bringing the total up to over 2 inches of rain. And technically speaking, that does count as monsoon precipitation, even though this is by no means a monsoon weather pattern that we are experiencing right now. But because of the way that this was changed about 20 years ago, monsoon season runs from June 15th through September 30th. So any rainfall that occurs, regardless of the weather pattern or not, it is called monsoon rainfall. Well, we could put an asterisk on it. Doesn't matter. A rose by any other name. We're just happy to get the rain, right? 97 and 74, the averages for this time of year. And now we are still way behind on rainfall, but not nearly like we were, just a little over 1.25 inches in the minus. And we did pick up another 0.07 of an inch of rain just in the last hour at Sky Harbor Airport. And it is still raining out there right now. We've got mostly cloudy skies, some light showers there. 72 degrees presently, dew points at 64, humidity 78%. The winds from the east at 12 miles per hour, and the barometer is falling. Thought I'd show you this. You can see it kind of looks ominous right now as we look south from the tower cam. This is what it looked like yesterday as those storms are rolling in. Kind of looks almost apocalyptic. So not nearly as crazy looking as it was yesterday. Man, that was quite a day. Speaking of rainfall from around the area yesterday over the last about 34 hours, and pretty impressive rainfall totals. Over 2 inches in Scottsdale, 1.5 inches in Arcadia, and over here by Studio B as well. Both Studio A and B got dumped on. Just about everybody got some rain from Sun City, where there was over 1 inch of rain, eastward toward Sun Lakes and Chandler and Queen Creek, anywhere from 1/3 to 3/4 of an inch, with some spots picking up well over 1 inch of rain. And that was fantastic. We love to see that. There could be some more rain around today. You can see why here as we show you the satellite picture across the southwest, that upper low that brought the active weather yesterday. It's still here. It is weakening somewhat, but it's sitting across southwest and south central Arizona this morning, and the wraparound moisture from this now spiraling into Southern California, and that's why they have those showers and thunderstorms ongoing right now. And this is going to be just a meandering, slow-moving system, and it won't get out of here until sometime tomorrow, so we'll still have the chances of showers and storms for at least the next 24 to 36 hours. The watch warning map, a flash flood watch is in effect for southwest Arizona, portions of Yuma and La Paz County, southeast California, including parts of Riverside and Imperial counties. And we have a flash flood warning for portions of eastern Imperial County right now. So if you're heading west on I-10 or I-8 into Southern California or southwest Arizona, be aware of very heavy rain, rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. These storms pop up. They dump some extremely heavy rainfall in short amounts of time. And if you encounter a wet roadway, slow down. Better yet, if you see a flooded roadway ahead, turn around, don't drown. You don't know if the road is intact under the water. Boy, we see it every time it rains here. We see the water rescues, the people that think that they can cross flowing water. And I don't think people understand. I mention this every now and then. Longtime viewers know this, but just a cubic yard of water, a cubic yard weighs 1,700 pounds. Now, when that water is flowing, your car has no chance against that. People don't. Cars don't. Water is extremely powerful once it's flowing. So that's why we always say, turn around, don't drown, don't get involved in that. Don't be a statistic. Don't make it on the news for the wrong reason. Don't hit the stupid lottery, that's for sure. All right, elsewhere, we did have a dense fog advisory across parts of southeast Arizona this morning, but that has since expired. But you don't normally see dense fog advisories in the month of September, but all that rain down there yesterday, that contributed to that dense fog overnight and early this morning. Now, the convective outlook for today, no organized severe weather is expected, but thunder possible over most of the state. Any one storm, I suppose, could still briefly become severe, and that could be some brief hail. We saw some small hail around this morning, but by definition, severe weather, severe hail is considered 1 inch in diameter or greater. We saw up to 2-inch hail yesterday, and of course, winds 58 miles per hour or greater. And again, isolated chance of that happening today. The tropics and the Atlantic Basin, well, it's hurricane season, and finally we have some stuff to talk about here. Humberto is out there. That is north of the Lesser Antilles. And then we've got Tropical Depression number 9. All right, let's start with Humberto. Now, this is expected to stay east of the east coast of the United States, passing a little west of Bermuda, although Bermuda could still feel some effects from this system. Humberto is a major hurricane, by the way. Top winds at 145 miles per hour. This is a Category 4, and it has rapidly intensified. Now, again, this will stay east of the United States. That's some very good news, but still a notable system out there. Then we have Tropical Depression number 9. Very interesting forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. They do ramp this up to a hurricane, and as it approaches the Carolinas, it just button hooks to the east. Very interesting, and that's partially due to an approaching trough, a short wave there, and that should deflect it from making direct landfall. Of course, there will still be the potential of some coastal flooding, and some of the outer bands from this system will no doubt impact parts of Georgia and the Carolinas, but direct landfall, at least right now, based on the official forecast track from the National Hurricane Center, is not expected. So that's good, but that's an interesting track for sure. All right, in the East Pacific, we've got Narda, but not for much longer. This is going to be moving north and should fall apart. Again, some of this moisture may get absorbed up in the westerlies with time, but other than that, this is not much more than a footnote in history. And closer to home, the precipitation outlook valid through next Saturday morning. Rain amounts in Phoenix, not a whole lot more, maybe 1/10 of an inch or so, although it should be noted that we've almost picked that up already at Sky Harbor Airport. Some spots have already seen more than that. That's what I tell you every time we show you this graphic here in the warm season. Your amount will vary. Any one spot can get more than what's shown here thanks to thunderstorms. And boy, did we ever see that yesterday. We had some reports of over 4 inches of rain in a few locations. So it's still going to be active out there, and obviously the heaviest precipitation found across southwest Arizona, southeast California. So let's get into what this forecast might look like right now, see what the future may hold as we check out the models. Here we go. It's the GFS, the 06Z run. This is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Shortwave trough over the southeast U.S. That should help to deflect our incoming tropical depression number 9, which will become Imelda. Probably already is by the time you're watching this. We've got our upper low here over the southwest. That's still spinning around. It's starting to weaken a bit. It'll eventually transition into more of an open wave type system. But what it all means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today with that system around, we'll call it partly sunny with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Most numerous over southeast California, southwest Arizona, but any spot could pick up locally heavy rain. And again, isolated strong storms can't be completely ruled out for the rest of the day today. High temperatures, this is the best news of all. How about mid to upper 80s? And based on where we're at right now, I don't even know if we're going to make it there, but it is possible that we will. We still have that strong September sun. Nevertheless, regardless if we stay in the 80s or not, I mean, it's below average. Average high for today, 97 degrees. So we'll stay shy of that. Let's take a look at our high-resolution guidance. This is the HRRR at 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's got a few more showers and storms rumbling through greater Phoenix at that time, kind of spiraling around this upper low that's just going to be sitting due south of us. And again, the heaviest rain mostly confined to Yuma, La Paz, Imperial, Riverside counties, maybe northwest or western Maricopa County as well. But again, elsewhere, isolated to widely scattered heavy rain amounts cannot be ruled out either. All right, for tonight, the sky is partly cloudy. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will still be around. They'll be hit and miss, but they could still produce heavy rain where they occur. Overnight lows mainly in the upper 60s to mid 70s. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy, still a slight chance we could see a shower or thunderstorm, kind of the wrap around the backside of this system as it is weakening, but still a few showers and storms are possible. Just a 20% chance, and high temperatures, still in the mid to upper 80s. It's great. I mean, it's a bit muggy, but get out and enjoy it. All right, here we go to Monday. Mostly sunny sky as westerly flow will return across the area. Will start to dry out. High temperatures will be somewhere in the upper 80s to low 90s. We'll warm it up a little bit further on Tuesday. Low to mid 90s are likely. Mid 90s or so on Wednesday. Now, Thursday, high pressure is building back in, and so the upper heights are climbing back up a bit. So temperatures might be pretty close to the triple digits. I'd say 96 to 100 is what we're going with. Now, it's not going to necessarily be a big heat wave, but I told you we're not done with the triple digits. I don't think we are just yet. I'd love to be wrong about that. 96 to 100 still possible on Friday, but the good news is the air mass is dry here. So those overnight lows, especially with the longer nights that we experience in early October, they'll drop in the 60s for most of us, low 70s in the urban core. It'll still be pretty nice. Just the afternoons will still be kind of on the, I'd say, very warmish side, close to hot, depending on what your definition of hot is. Let's keep it going. This is a week from today, Saturday, the 4th of October. Got a trough that's passing out toward the plain states. The upper heights are coming down a little bit here. High temperatures might fall off a couple of degrees. I'd say back toward the low and middle 90s. This is Sunday, the 5th of October. We've got another kind of baggy trough developing here and a broader trough to the west of us. The upper heights coming down a little further. This is out 10 days. Monday, the 6th of October. And now we've got a little upper low forming there right west of San Francisco. And a trough here over the west, and those upper heights are coming down. Now somewhere between about 576 to 582 decameters across southern Arizona. And if that's right, temperatures would probably fall a little further, maybe toward the upper 80s to low 90s. And would that produce any precipitation? It really depends. I mean, we're way out here at 10 days. We've seen some of our model guidance suggest a tropical system developing down there off of the coast of Mexico and moving north towards southern Baja and maybe being pulled up in our direction. I mean, that's way out in fantasy land. That is out at 10 days and beyond. Not anything we're going to consider right now, but it's a possibility this time of the year. We'll keep an eye on it. It's been kind of a weird last few weeks. So would that totally surprise me if that happened? No, but we'll That's what we do here. We just keep an eye on things, and I hope that does happen. I hope we do see more rain around here and cooler temperatures. Speaking of rainfall, let's check that out off the GFS Ensemble over the next couple of weeks. This is going to go all the way out through the 12th of October. If this is right, the ensemble means about 1/4 of an inch, but the control member is up over an inch. Definitely favoring kind of that influx of tropical moisture out by about 10 days or so. And there's a few model members that pick up on that. Same in the European ensemble. You got 51 members. About 1/3 of an inch is the ensemble mean. A couple of individual members are way higher than that. European AI, which kind of crushed it with this forecast, right? It's been doing a pretty good job, even though it's been kind of the outlier, but it continues to be the outlier, and it shows rain amounts. The ensemble mean up around between 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch, and some individual members that are much higher than that. All right, temperatures off the national blend of models. Below average is the key for this weekend and even on Monday, and then temperatures will warm up. Now, this does not show any triple digits, but I think we have at least a shot at seeing 1 or 2, maybe 3 more 100-degree days before it's all said and done. I hope that's about it, but based upon the current pattern, that should be it. If we see any more at all, maybe the middle and latter part of this upcoming week, and maybe we can put it to bed finally, the triple digits for the year 2025. And again, I told you, Clayton, I would have those graphics for you. I don't have them yet. We've had, let's just let the weather calm down a little bit, and I'll be able to put together all those graphics for you as to where we stand with regard to 100-degree days and 110s and 80-degree lows and all that stuff that we present on that graphic. We'll have that for you. I assure you, it's still there. It's on my list of things to do. All right. That's it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really enjoy what we do here, you want to support the channel, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make that contribution to us like Bailey did yesterday. You can also use our PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com. That's our PayPal address, groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal, or our Venmo, which is also linked up down in the description, just like Issei Pop did yesterday. And I appreciate that. So every bit helps, and you guys are supporting the channel and showing that you really enjoy and appreciate what we do here, and it keeps the lights on, and that's always a good thing, because it would be really, really hard to do these videos without electricity. I mean, maybe we get a pedal bike, or maybe we'd send this video out a smoke signal version of the video. I don't know. All right. Thank you guys once again for all of your help there. All right. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my OAO, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Blogs. She's got a brand new one posted. Videos. Everything Michelle related, Adriana related, Kylie related. It's all linked up down in the description below, so check all that out. Our streaming station available 24/7, 365. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun with that, so give that a look and a listen as well. And check out Dan over at the Courtroom Files YouTube channel, The Courtroom Files on YouTube. He did it. He's done it. 25,000 subs over there for Dan and the Courtroom Files. He just started that channel. It's not even been a year, and he's already at 25,000 subs. So congratulations to Dan. And tonight over there at 8 East, 5 Pacific, he will have his game night. So I want you to check that out too. Support Dan because he supports us. But not only that, it's a great channel. A lot of content. I mean, just like a smorgasbord, a cornucopia of content, a cavalcade of content that he's got working over there. So I want you to check all of that out. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys once again so much for watching, all of your continued support. It's amazing. It's so greatly appreciated. Let me just pop on this radar here real quick. I tried to do this earlier and it wasn't working, but I'm going to do this right now. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. F it. And you know what? It's not working again, so we're not going to do it live. But that's the current radar. I can't move the radar for some reason. It's locked. How about that? But anyway, there's a little shower coming up towards Sky Harbor Airport, so maybe some more rain down there. We got some rain over the northern portions of the greater Phoenix area. I was going to try and pan out and show you what's going on in the western part of the state, but we cannot do that right now because technology sucks. We can all agree on that. I mean, yeah, our life, it would be hard to do these videos without technology, but in a way, our lives would be so much easier without it. All right, that's it. Thank you guys again. Be safe out there. Enjoy the rain where you can find it, and you guys have yourselves a delightful rest of your Saturday.